Welcome to Dead Secret, a rural indie horror mystery survival game. It's mystery. That's much I know. We're going to start. Shut. What? Wait, what? What? Oh, it's an arm and a cast. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Arm and a cast. These crows also cawing when I look at them. Start! But yeah, it's a first-person horror mystery game. We're supposed to solve a mystery, so let's solve it together. Before I start getting all tongue-tied.
Bullard was found dead in his study 5 days ago. Nobody believes me, but I think he was murdered. This house in the middle of nowhere holds the secret. There's a story hiding here, and I'm going to cover it. If I'm right, there are 4 major suspects. Graham Wellington, Josie Herrera, Cynthia Patton.
Oh, she looks like a bitch.
Bobby Sawyer. I'm not leaving until I find out what happened.
Ah, what is W makes me look down, S makes me look up, and oh, is this point and click rather? This is it, the crime scene. Oh, it's a point and click. That's interesting. It's a first-person game, but it's point and click. All right, in and out, easy. Just had to find some evidence and get out of here. So I'm quite the Warrior Cast, I don't know what kind of creation of the character this is, where it's like you have a broken arm. I'm sort of curious on the how it happened, because I'm just introduced to a character that just has a broken arm. It's like, what happened? A small parcel tied tightly with twine. I can't open it with my bare hands. Okay. Well, that is why we have one arm. So we can't open that package. Hello, hello. It's a small key. That one we can't open. Investigate the crime scene. Okay, so the key was in there, I think. This drawer is missing its knob. I can't open it, so we're looking for a knob there. Old piano. It's blocking the fucking way. Boxes, that. A door, I think, leads out. I don't think we should go out, though. I can't leave yet. There's a story here. I know it. Sure. Well, before we go into the crime scene, I want to see what's in here. This isn't the crime scene. I need to investigate the study. Sure! Alright, let's put our minds together and get this done. The window! Was that sudden crow flying supposed to be spooky? Was that needed? I'm always one to complain about forced try-hard jump scares, and that is a good example of one. A crow was just sitting there and it happens to fly by and suddenly, done! Help me, guys. It's too spooky for me. What the fuck is that? Right there. Yeah. There's a page from a manuscript here. The man who could see with his skin. Sounds weird. In 1926, I met a man who could see with his skin. His eyes were sealed with wax and bandaged, yet he remained aware of the room around him. He held up signs which he read and fingers which he counted, even when we stood behind him. After the performance, I gave him $200 for the secret. He explained that he could see as long as some part of the skin remained exposed to the air. He described it as a shift in the wind, or a slight breeze on his face, the subtle motion of the hair on his arm. After years of focus and practice, had he developed the ability to form a mental image of his surroundings based only on the slight sensations. This man has achieved a form of ideal focus. Granted, he only had access to a very narrow range of sensory information, but the result was powerful. I immediately resolved to discover the secret of his ability. Now almost 4 decades later, I'm very close. Well, that would be interesting to do research on. There's a newspaper clipping here. It reads, Eyeless Joe found dead in hotel. Oh, okay, well, he's already dead. Sorry for that, Joe, you're dead. That's wonderful. I like how this investigation's already going, and this music's a bit fucking loud. I'm turning it down. We're to investigate the crime scene. We're flipping up cushions and shit. Everything's interactive, and I sort of love that. Something about this painting makes me uncomfortable. It's very bleak. I don't know why it needs to be uncomfortable. It's a nice little rural farm scene. It's like nice open field. So it's sort of dead, but I mean, that's autumn for you. Just a regular lamp and a Japanese portrait of a lady, I don't know, maybe ghost lady. What's this? It looks like a tiny camera lens. Maybe to see things that normally you cannot see. Probably nothing. This room is a regular library. Some of these volumes look ancient. It's all covered in dust. Same thing. Unless there's something special to one of these. One of Bullard's diplomas. Doesn't turn on. Guess it's broken. This is where Bobby Sawyer found Bullard's body. He'd been dead for a couple of days, though. Wonder if there's anything underneath the floorboards. Music! It's a record player. There's no record inside. Well, that's a shame. Maybe we'll find one. This guy was into some Japanese shit. By the masks. Neck. Well, not the... What was it called? What's the demons called? Oni. An Oni mask. The Snow Woman, adapted from the original translation by Lafcadio Hearn. An old man and his son climbed a mountain to collect firewood. It began to snow heavily, and unable to make it back home, they decided to pass the night in a small hut. In the middle of the night, the young man awoke to see that the door had blown open. A tall woman with long hair and a white kimono was leaning over his father, blowing her breath upon him. When she saw that the son was awake, she said, "You are a handsome young man, so I will let you live. But if you ever speak of this to anyone, your life shall be forfeit." In the morning, the young man found his father frozen and dead. He climbed down the mountain alone and never spoke of the episode. A year later, he met and married a young, beautiful girl. They had children together. They were happy, but the night of his father's death still weighed heavily on his mind. One night, after having a bit too much to drink, the man told his wife about his encounter with the Snow Woman. She was furious. "You promised not to tell," she screamed, and before his eyes, she became the tall woman with long hair and white kimono. What? "If it were not for our children, I would end your life here and now. I will spare you for their sake. If anything ever happens to them, you shall pay the price." And with that, she melted into the wind and was gone. So, what was it like to have sex with a ghost woman, I guess I could ask? Apparently she kept a secret and married a young, beautiful woman that was supernatural or dead. So he had kids with a dead spirit, basically? That was a snow woman? Or was a snow woman... I don't even know. Okay, but they had children somehow. Unless it was just pure fictitious. Just a fake tale, but they still had kids. That's kind of a weird story to tell. Okay, let's just move on from that story, though. And let's not just analyze it too much. Sex with a snow woman. It's kind of weird. I've never seen a map laid out like this. There's a spot marked with an X on it. Yeah, it looks like it's unfolded like a butterfly. And an X marks the spot on... Well, if Africa... Wait, this is South America there, so that would be in Japan, basically. The fuck? Collected documents, objectives, quit. Right-click apparently leads to that. Okay. So the X, I think, is on Japan, though. What is this? It's a clay statue with a weird face. Okie dokie. Issues of the physiology and a bunch of medical books. So we'll have to find also a little statue thing. North. What? It's a note with a foreign symbol on it. Underneath it reads North. Apparently we don't need a key for that. Harris Bullard, I am Woodcutter. Your past has caught up with you. It is over. Who is Woodcutter? Woodcutter, threatening Bullard. Well, let me look at the objectives. Do I have the documents on blackmail notes? Wait, blackmail notes? It is over. Okay, so that's considered a apparently blackmail. How about the suspects? Any of them... Let's see if there's any suspects that look like they'd be the part. Miscellaneous, research, profiles. Woodcutter. Apparently we have a new person that's part of it. It's not even part of these guys. These guys can't be Woodcutter unless Woodcutter is one of them, or this is just a new person we don't know about. I don't know if any of these people would be technically Woodcutter except Bobby Sawyer. The person who found the body could be the culprit all along, most likely. So it was him who saw the body. runs errands for Bullard. He's going to be my #1 suspect for now. Let's see. Something's typed out here, but the paper is so far into the reader that I can't pull it out. Huh. No dial tone. Joe. Blank blank. Something is after me. It's creeping around the house, trying to get in. I'm sure of it. I heard footsteps outside and creaking on the roof. It's not safe here. I've taken the ideofocal lenses from the normal location and hidden them in my study. I've sent you a package that you'll know what to do with. Check the map for the mask. Map for the mask. As usual, X marks the spot. The sequence is west, east, north. Alright, well, I will write that down. Bullard hid something in this room, very suspicious. There'll be a great hook for my opening paragraph. Yeah, I already have it. And another one. It's another lens. I found 2 of them now. Peculiar. Scissors. A pair of scissors. I can use these to open that package in the... Oh, good idea. Yes, good idea. Thank you for telling me, because I probably would... It would have right over my head, probably. Masks. You. It kind of feels like they're looking at me. What did they see in this room? I don't think... Well, that one and the second one's kind of creepy. I think this... I've seen this mask before. Maybe they are... Yes, they are. It's a weird-looking mask. Kind of feels like they're looking in the room. These make me uncomfortable. Yes, they probably should. Pretty advanced degrees. This one is from the University of Chicago, 1935. Boy, I'd love to visit Chicago. Just when I hear news about like 500 people dying in Chicago, or like a lot of people dying there, Chicago's not a good place to be. From what I hear about people dying and the homicide rate. The door is locked and there's no keyhole. Okay. So everything else in this room I think we have accomplished. We're going to just open the package and find out where we can use the lenses. Very slowly. Hello! I was wondering what that ambience was for. Right click. Anyways. Scissors! Boop! It's an old book. It says Quaidan on the cover, whatever that means. The author is Lafcadio Hearn. Huh. Old book. Wait. Was this here before, or did I just ignore it? Harris Bullard, a retired college teacher, was found dead in his home. Discovered by Bobby, like I said, who worked part-time. He died of natural causes. Reclusive man. Few friends. Raised eyebrows when a former student. A pretty young woman named Josie Herrera moved in with him, though. Okay, another suspect. Bullard's will, written in 1957, leaves his entire estate to his ex-wife, Cynthia Peckman. And Peckman will repeatedly sell the house and its contents immediately. Harris was a genius in his discipline. A former colleague, field neuroscience, is considerably poor without him. Okay, so yeah, now the other suspects are getting more information on why they are potentially more suspects, and that it's not just one person with a lot of shit on them. You have Andrew, was it? Bobby Sawyer, sorry. Bobby Sawyer found the body. The will that was written to his ex-wife, for whatever reason. And she's selling the house immediately, so ching, money. And the weirdness of a pretty young woman named Josie who just moved the fuck in. And then suddenly after he dies of natural causes. Finger wiggle. So, have to keep those in mind. Retired recluse, found dead in study, police ruled death natural. Ran errands. Well, it's a good thing we're writing this down so I don't have to fucking remember. Found the body. A live-in assistant. And ex-wife, inheritor of the estate. And former colleague of Bullard. Alright, well, that is basically what I summarized. As for everything else, do I put the lenses in those, maybe? Are they candles? I would think they're candles, but what the fuck am I supposed to do? I read that, I got the book. So I'm guessing I'm supposed to read the book. Or not. Probably don't need to read it, but I can access here now. Never mind. Okay, well. Also, apparently this room is cursed, so... I have to think about this now. There's something supernatural about this place, that's for sure. TV, why you on? You're not supposed to be working, TV. I could have sworn the TV was off before. When are you fuckers turning it on? I'm blaming the masks. Yeah, okay. Doesn't turn on now. Also, are these lamps on? They shouldn't be on, maybe. I think this is called a banker's lamp. I don't know what's with this noise, but there's something... It's only September, but it's cold. Fall is here, I guess. Yes. Something to be concerned about here, but I'm not sure what I'm missing. I'm going to be assuming I'm supposed to put the circular lenses on this map somewhere. But I'm not entirely sure. Why mark such a beautiful map? I think the X is over Japan. Yep. Oh, maybe the globe. Shit. Oh, what? Wait, wait. Oh, okay. It's a small box. Let's get a better look at on the desk. Sure. What about the cushion? That cushion looks very nice. It's a very nice cushion. Wait. Well, that was weird, but sure. Let's look out on the desk now. It's apparently probably another puzzle. Probably something to do with the west, east, north. So, let's... North is this symbol, and it looks like a... Let's just say a reversed L and an L with a horizontal line. If it's one of these things. It is not. So we're going to presume this is north. And we have to go west, east. Well, we're missing this. We have to push this button. Because I'm presuming the button that's missing is north. Because this symbol... no. I don't think we can use this on here, but... No. Okay, so we're missing the button that we need for this. Because I'm presuming north is exactly what's missing. So... I'll be right back. Actually, wait, hold on a sec. The book could go in here. That's where it's meant to go. Boop. I can't push the book all the way back. It feels like something, it's hitting something. There's something jammed way back there. It's a flat, triangular wedge. Is that what... Is it north? Is it the north base? It is a piece, but is it north? That is the important question. Oop. It is... I have no idea, actually. Ah! The fuck is this thing? The lenses fit into a mask. Eye sockets like a pair of goggles. The fuck kind of mask is this? That's fucking weird. Chimp mask? Like, oh god. Oh hi, demon. Oni, mister. Oni man. Who was that? Slow reaction, but yeah, he was a demon apparently. Okay, we can put the lenses already in it. Let's look at this mask with the mask and see what happens. Boop. No. Wear it. Supernatural shit, where are you? Strange. Okay, we got the supernatural mask. It's, let's see what happens when we look in the mirror. Probably something bad. Let's see. Weird. Nothing. What am I missing? We have a mask. We can see invisible shit and spirits now, but Apparently we're not done with the study. Am I supposed to be looking something on this map in particular? Something more to the painting. There's a page taped to the back, apparently. If you're reading this note, then something must have happened to me. Oh? I may be dead or missing. If so, you're the only person who can save our research. The truth is, I'm being threatened. It started before I left the college. I get notes every few months from somebody calling himself the Woodcutter. What he wants is access to our research. He wants me to turn over the plans for the lunar dream apparatus. Possibly the mask I'm wearing right now. My life is in danger. Woodcutter knows things, secret things about my past that nobody should know. I'll not yield to the simple blackmail, but lately, threats have escalated. I'm sure that I'm being watched at the house. I sometimes hear things on the other side of the wall. Yesterday, with the mask on, I thought I saw somebody reaching for me. It's a warning from my subconscious. I am no longer safe here. I've locked our research away in the safe upstairs. I want you to retrieve it and leave. Destroy everything before you go. Burn the house down if you have to. Just get the research and get out of here. Head for a big city where it's easy to hide. Okay, so assessments here before I end this episode. Probably going to be a two-part series, who knows? Because I heard the game was short. Have to keep in consideration the mask is probably what he's trying to hide. What the fuck the part of the demons have to do, unless the demon is Woodcutter? I have no idea, because we have so many suspects, and for this to be a short game, who knows how short, because it's just one of the Steam reviews says it's short. Fuck, what was I gonna say? He says to burn the house down to Josie, so unless Josie didn't see this note, Josie is the person that came in, his assistant. The ex-wife is trying to sell the house. So the ex-wife isn't doing what he wanted, depending on if anyone saw this note or not. I don't know. But the ex-wife is trying to sell the house. So the ex-wife could be selling the house to the people who threatened him. So she gets money, and she gets the people who are maybe telling her to sell the house to them what they want, which is the property rights and everything in it. Such as the safe, the contents, etc. No idea, but that's my analysis. I'm counting on you, Joe. Don't let our work fall into their hands. Blackmailed by Woodcutter. Primary suspect. Sort of. Ordered by Bullard to destroy the research and split. I knew there's much more to the story. Whatever Bullard was mixed up in, I bet there's evidence in that safe. Who was Woodcutter? And open the safe upstairs. Good. Alright, that sounds like a good plan. The question though is, why did the ex-wife get the house and is selling it? And the question, of course, being, did Joanna or Joni? I can't remember. Did she fucking see that note or not? I have no idea. So, we're going to continue from there, but I'm going to end the episode right here. So, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this murder mystery. If you do, then please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber, and until the next time. Okay. Let's get back for dinner. I made sirloin. Oh. Jonathan, how do you like your steak? I made sirloin steak, your favorite, Aya. Hooray! I love mom steaks. Oh, I'm sure I love mom steaks too.